The Ratnaguna, Chapter 5, The Counterfeit and the True Perfection of Wisdom. When a bodhisattva falsely reveals form, perception, feeling, will, or thought as impermanent, claiming that they are destroyed, in the counterfeit perfection of wisdom he courses, considering not wisely, because the learned never effect the destruction of a dharma. Wherein of form, of feeling or perception, or consciousness or will, there is no apprehension. By the method of emptiness and non-production, he cognizes all dharmas. This is the practice of wisdom, the foremost perfection. Perfect wisdom greater than any other spiritual gift. If someone could discipline in arhatship as many beings as there are in fields equal to the sands of the river Ganges, and if someone else, having copied this perfection of wisdom, would give the book to another being, his would be the more distinguished merit. For what reason? The supreme teachers, trained in this, make all dharmas intelligible in this emptiness. When they have learned that, the disciples speedily experience their own kind of emancipation. Others experience Prajnaparamita enlightenment. Others gain the Buddha enlightenment. Importance of thought enlightenment. Where there is no sprout, there can in the world be no tree. How can therein be the production of branches, leaves, fruits, or flowers? Without aspiration for enlightenment, there is no possibility of a jhana in the world. How then could Sakra, Brahma, fruit and disciples manifest themselves? When the orb of the sun sends forth a multitude of light, then beings exert themselves in doing their work. So, when the thought of enlightenment has come into being for the sake of knowing the world, through its cognition, all the dharmas of quality are assembled. If there were no chief of the serpents in his Anavatapa lake, how could there be here in Jambudvipa a flowing along of the rivers? And if there were no rivers, fruits and flowers could not possibly be. And there would also be no manifold jewels in the oceans. So, if there were no thought of enlightenment, how could there be the flowing along of the cognition of the Tathagata in all these worlds? And if there is no cognition, there can be no growth of the virtues, no enlightenment, nor the ocean-like dharmas of the Buddha. The sun and the firefly. If all the light-emitting animals everywhere in this world would, for the purpose of illumination, shed light, one single ray, issued from the orb of the sun, outshines them all, and infinitesimal would be all the luster of the hosts of light-emitting animals.